6 minutes after 8 o'clock here on your Friday. Time for a Kicks Morning Chat. And we've got Brian Moore from the Caldwell Chamber joining us this morning because it is Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah,
Chat time.
That's right.
My favorite place to be every Friday morning is right here with you, Dave.
Well, I appreciate that. Even though, from time to time you'll send Sherry in, but she's a lot of fun too.
Yeah, she can come pinch hit for me. She does quite well.
She does indeed.
We might have to move her up to the big leagues. She's so good.
Maybe.
Pretty awesome.
Absolutely. So did you have a good fourth?
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely amazing. For me, it was all about my kids and my grandkids and family time. So I think family time is a big part of it for everybody else, too. So
absolutely.
Really, really nice day to enjoy, sit back, relax, and just see, the pride we have in America. So it was really neat.
Indeed. I enjoy the 3 F's on the 4th of July. Family, fun, and fireworks.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of pets that don't really love the fireworks, but that's okay.
Yes, just keep them in a good, safe spot. Give them a little ambient noise, and just make sure they're okay. That's the key.
Our little dog was shaking pretty hard yesterday with all the boomers.
I bet.
Yeah, they get through it.
Indeed. And you always have a finger on the pulse of what's going on around Caldwell County and beyond.
Yeah, for us, it's about the Take 321 platform that we've talked about so many times and promoting local businesses. And it's a big part of who we are. We want to leverage, foster, and promote businesses. And when we look at that and break down the leverage part, it's my relationship that I have with a lot of folks like you guys, and how do we leverage the relationship that we have with Foothills Radio Group and Kicks 103.3. And then how do we leverage relationships with other businesses to help each other? How do we foster a good connection with our members that are helping support and take our chamber to the next level? That's what Sherry does really well. And then we have a promote part. And I think if you're in you own a local business and you're in business, you need to figure out ways to do it better. And things are changing rapidly.
Exactly.
So it used to be the newspaper and the radio station. And I'm glad we have a strong radio station. And we have other avenues to take a look at now, and social media is one of them. And I brought a great guest with us today, Lenny with Lifting Love. And he walks in the door here, and I introduced him to you, and I said, he's a social media guru. And he really, really, truly is. So, Lenny, welcome. Glad to have you here.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah.
And, I mean, for social media is just... It's everywhere. Everyone, everyone has a phone in their pocket. Everyone has access to the internet now, or 99% of people do.
Right.
And it's just important because the way you're effective is being in front of people. How are you in front of people? By being on their social media feed, right?
Yep.
I just think it's super valuable, and I appreciate you guys having me on here. This is awesome.
Yeah, we're trying to take the thought process of what social media looks like for us, right? We could do a post of our golf tournament. We can do a post of one of our events that we do. But we're trying to work with Lenny now and taking the intentional posting to business members of ours. So last week, he went out with Sherry and Christy, and we went to go visit our members, and we were putting together posts so we can help promote them.
Nice.
So it's less about what the chamber is and more about who our members are. And Lenny, you've been out to a couple of our great businesses just recently. Tell us a little bit about that experience for you.
I think the experience for me was awesome because I don't think people understand the value you can add to them by making content for them. Because as businesses, the absolute last thing you think about is, oh, I got to make this post. I got to shoot this video or make this photo.
Right.
You completely forget about it because you're thinking of the operational stuff. So I think this opportunity gives us a chance to help those businesses make content for them. And then we just post it with the chamber, and now we're promoting them because they're members. And also people who maybe don't know who they are seeing who they are. For me, it's been a great experience because, I mean, who doesn't like free content to be made for them?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the other thing is some of these business owners, they may not be real adept or fluent in social media, and they're going, I'd love to do this, but I have no idea. And that's where you would come in.
I think that's really where it starts. That's like the core of everything. It's like, how do I do that? Because you don't know how to do something until you know how to do something. And as simple as a statement that sounds, social media is like this world where you see everything from the lowest possible quality to many movies being put on social media.
Yeah.
So it can be a scary world, and trying to adapt and adjust to that is like, well, I just have an iPhone. You could start with just an iPhone. 90% of the stuff I do for my clients, I do on my iPhone in 4K.
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing what you can do
Yeah.
just with your phone.
Exactly.
So I suggest this to other businesses. It's just do it. You're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. But in 6 months from now, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've learned so much just because I started with my iPhone. Maybe 6 months down the line, you have a camera and all this fancy stuff and you know how to do all these crazy promotions, productions. But realistically, 90% of the stuff you see on the internet is shot off of a phone.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
It really is. I mean,
Most of the things that go viral are just simply captured at the right moment.
exactly.
At the right time.
Yeah, you're just at the right place at the right time. You've got your camera out, and there you go. But that can really be a great tool for your business.
For sure. I think learning also social media is important. So when I talk to clients or just when I give advice in general, a lot of people have this misconception about social media. It's not about likes. It's not about views. It's not about followers. Because you believe it or not, more people will see your profile and see your stuff than actually are following you. Like that. That's real.
Right.
And the thing is that it's an investment. It's about creating a business, specifically for business. It's creating a business identity. Because when the first thing I do, I mean, I'm 26, so I'm young. I get that. But first thing I do is I look at people's social media. Like, who are you? What do you do? Why should I trust you with my business? And it's your first or second impression between social media or that website. So it's important because it's not just your personal page where, oh my goodness, my grandkid's born or this or that or X, Y, and Z. It's what do our customers say about us? It's we make this kind of content to show you our services. It's your identity. It's an investment.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many people, when they're looking for some type of service or where to go to get this or that, they'll turn to social media a lot of times.
It's an amazing tool because you don't even have to talk to somebody to tell them everything you need to tell them. Mm-hmm. All they have to do is go on your social media page.
If you know me, anybody that's listening actually knows me, my thoughts are, how do we help a business beyond the dream, right? So my dream was to open up a mechanic shop because I'm really good at turning wrenches and fixing cars, and that's what I want to do. I'm a bookstore owner. Michelle over at Tybrisa Books owns a great bookstore. That's her passion, her love. Her passion and her love may not necessarily be social media marketing.
Right.
So this is where the value of the chamber comes in and where we find these great people like Lenny. Lenny came in 85 gallons of Kool-Aid, chamber Kool-Aid you've drank since you've been here? I mean, a lot. So he really gets it, and he understands that perspective. And what we want to be able to do is take his knowledge point and share it with other people. Take your knowledge points, Dave, and what you do for the community and help it share it with other community members. There may be somebody that's really, really good at the accounting world, and I'm not that guy. And a lot of business owners need that person. Yeah. They need that expert. And what we want to be able to do is take this chamber way beyond the window sticker. You see a chamber window sticker in your front door, and you're like, oh, they're a member's chamber. What does that mean? It means we are here to care for your business with you and help promote you. And that's what Lenny's here to help do, is partner with the chamber to take it to a whole new level. We're not sitting back waiting for some new event to happen. We're going to take the chamber to our members and see what we can do to help them.
Absolutely. So, Lenny, if there are some businesses out there going, wow, this would be great for me, so I don't have to worry about this, or, looking to get some knowledge from you, how do they reach out, and how can they get a hold of you?
So yes, you guys can follow my social media pages, Lifting Love. You can just type it in; it'll be the first thing that pops up. If I could just say real quick some advice to business owners before you reach out to someone like me, I definitely suggest giving it a shot on your own. So I call it the 3 C's on how to win in social media. Consistency. You need to post consistently, and that doesn't mean every single day. I don't have to post every single day at this time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever that looks like. Post consistently. Community, the second C, community. Reach out to local businesses in your community just to, hey, how are you? Maybe do some promotion. I was in Newton the other day, and they have this thing where 3 businesses or 4 businesses, if you bring a receipt from another business, they give you 10% off. Reaching out to and I know it's not social media, but what you could do is you could promote each other through social media.
Yeah.
And then the last C is collaboration. Now, this is again with other businesses, kind of going back off that point, but also content creators, people who can come out, maybe someone in the community, a local PTA parent, whatever this looks like, content creator, whatever, having them come in and just collaborating with businesses, competition or not, and just building this big community through social media and content. And just, I think there's something there, again, going back to the chamber, supporting local, because we live in Caldwell County. This small thing on the map is a real big landscape when you really look at it.
Really
And there's
is.
so much to do here. And it all really starts with social media, because that's what everyone sees. But yeah, you can reach out to me on my social media, anything Lifting Love. I would love to have a conversation, see where I can help. And I'm just happy. I want to thank Brian again, just for the partnership, the opportunity to be with the chamber. We just really want to bring value to current chamber members and, maybe people who aren't chamber members yet, and kind of get them in the door to showcase what the chamber and this amazing county has to offer. And I'd like to thank you for your time. This was awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. I'm going to have to dig into your social media, get a little more familiar with it. That's cool. But yeah, what you said about businesses out there, if you haven't become a chamber member, you can attest, Lenny and Brian, that's what it's all about. Just promoting, working together, helping each other.
Exactly. And, Foothills Radio Group, Curtis Media Group, Kicks 103.3 is a great platform too. And that's one of the reasons we partner with you. So finding ways to help businesses is a big part of what we do. So great to be here this morning.
Always good to have you here, Brian. Thank you, both Brian and Lenny, for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay cool. Stay well hydrated today.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a tough thing.
The next couple of days is going to be pretty toasty out there. But there's your Kicks Morning Chat on this Friday.